right, and figuring out some bell housings here at Clark's place. That is a 10.5-inch bell housing we just put on, but to show some differences here, this is an 11-inch bell housing, so is the back one. This is an aluminum that has it for either. So measure this hole here.
If you take from the center of the hole out to this bolt, 16 inches.
To the center of the outside.
You take the center of this one to the outside, it's 16 inches. You take the center of this one, 16, well, pretty close, 16
they're
inches.
all about 16, yeah.
Then if you take the center of this hole out, it's about 15 and a half. This one was 15 and a half with a single hole.
Correct. So it looked just like this inside, but the hole is in
further.
That cavity for the starter to go in.
And you can see a starter will mount here or here, closer. So
for this
these are the holes for 15 and a half or 10 and a half, but it's the dimension of 15 and a half. And then this one is for your 11-inch.
Yeah, but what we're getting into with this 440, and this says this is a 440 bell housing, it bolts the 440, but 10.5-inch clutch. When we put that starter in, the wires get up into here. So
here's it's got this
this ends up banging into here. So I don't know how to use
change that or what we can do.
Yeah, and I wouldn't think that unless for a different, no, it's like that goes onto a 440, the ball bolts up.
I think it'll fit. The threads are screwed up. I can't get one started. And I got to tap that out.
It also could be a different type of starter. A factory starter might go right in there, where yours is aftermarket.
But I think once I tap it out, I think it'll fit in there fine.
Okay.
Because when we tried, we had this bell housing on there, and when you hit the start button, it just spun, the starter. It wouldn't engage because it was too small.
I was just going to show. This one is 317 of 69, so I'm probably going to take that one with me to Carlisle as well.
Yeah, so that's a 11-inch factory 69 bell housing that came out of your 440 RT.
And I think it's for B and E body, because flip that one over, the dark one that's not been cleaned up. This one you bought for B body, and it's only got the mounts for that, and I don't know what that number is. Yeah, but 2892626. What's that one? Oh, it's upside down.
289226 or 2282.
Okay, so there's the differences. But I'm running this in my motor.
Yeah, you can see it's totally different. I guess you can put plates on there.
Yeah, all kinds of craziness. But yeah, I guess that's kind of to show you what we figured out how to tell quickly between a 10.5 and 11.5, 10.5 and an 11-inch bell housing. But I don't know about the aftermarket starters going in there and hitting up against the block. So, I guess I could give you this number too. 2468372 is what that one looks like. So, we help you, you help us. We'll see, but I'm gonna have this in Carlisle with me for sale, and
you're gonna have that one. Yep.
You're gonna keep that for the other Daytona, and then I'm gonna use that, and you're gonna use the 10.5 because you already bought your 10.5-inch clutch.
Yeah, I got 10.5-inch clutch, 10.5-inch flywheel, and that's a 10.5-inch bell housing we were gonna take, but I'll strip it down, clean it up, and paint it orange, and it'll look just like that one. And it's the right one to be on for 10.5.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I don't know. I couldn't have anybody tell me that a 10.5 was any different than an 11-inch clutch.
Yeah, messes up with your starter.
I'm saying as far as performance wise, nobody told me any different, but it's this tiny little bit more around the whole engagement plate, which that might be more grip, more
for street
torque, more whatever.
all that, maybe.
So that's why I got it. That's why I got an 11.
Yep.